In this video I took some pictures while I was installing a rear sway bar. I replaced the stock sway bar that came with my 2019 Z06 with a smaller bar. Recently I drove at Big Willow with the stock rear sway bar disconnected. Big Willow is a rough track, and with the sway bar removed, the car absorbed the bumps much better and the tail end wouldn't step out as abruptly. I'm adding back a softer rear sway bar to eliminate some of the lean. Shown is the part numbers of the sway bar and the insulators that I used. You will need 2 of the insulator part numbers shown. So after getting the car up safely on jack stands, I loosened the 18mm nut and used a 8mm socket on a ratchet to save time spinning the stud off the nut. You may have to remove the bracket holding on the parking brake cable in order to get the sway bar out. I then removed the 4 bolts holding on the 2 caps. Once the old sway bar was removed, I placed the new insulators on the new sway bar. The insulators are placed on the outboard side of the silver rings as shown. The flat side of the insulators were pressed on the bracket and the caps were installed. Bolts on the caps were taken up a little at a time as shown to bring the caps in evenly. The bracket for the parking brake cable was reinstalled and the sway bar clamp bolts were torqued to 37 foot-pounds. The sway bar links were torqued to 44 foot-pounds and then turned another 25 degrees. This concludes this video. I hope this video gives you an idea of whether or not you would like to try this on your own. Now it's time for me to schedule another track day and see how it all works.